Chicken Encyclopedia, page 54. Sql Dropping. A pasty, yellowish, greenish, or brown dropping that occurs 2 or 3 times a day, or approximately every 10th dropping, as a result of the ceca emptying their contents. A cecal dropping is readily distinguished from the more frequent intestinal droppings because it is looser and smellier and lacks the white cap. The typical texture, color, and frequency of cecal droppings indicate normal digestive function. Cecal worms, short parasitic roundworms, nematodes that invade the ceca in a severe case resulting in weight loss and weakness. Although cecal worms are the most common nematode, they rarely cause a serious problem, and typically a chicken carrying them exhibits no signs. Cecum, plural, for ceca. One of 2 finger-shaped pouches at the juncture of the small and large intestines that resemble the human appendix. These blind pouches get their name from the Latin cacus, cacus, meaning blind. In ceca, moisture is absorbed from digesting matter, and fermentation breaks down coarser cellulose. Cell autonomous sex identity. Inherent molecular differences between the cells of a cock and a hen that control the development of sexual traits during embryonic growth, as distinct from sexual traits that are determined by hormones after the embryonic formation of male testes or female ovary sex organs. Cervical dislocation. Killing a chicken by twisting, crushing, or stretching its neck, also called neck wringing. Cestode. See tapeworm. Cestodiasis. Tapeworm infection. Chalaza, plural for chalazae. One of 2 cords anchoring the chalaziferous layer of albumin to the shell membrane within an egg, thus protecting the yolk from centering it within the white. The cords are formed as the egg travels through the oviduct and rotates, twisting the ends of the chalaziferous layer or inner thick on opposite sides of the yolk. When the egg is broken into a dish, the chalazae snap away from the shell membrane and recoil against the yolk like 2 little white knots, giving these cords their name from the Greek word chalaza, meaning small knot. Here is a picture of an egg. You can see the yolk in the middle, the yellowish part. The chalaza is that goes to the top and the bottom. It's like a little twisty white cord. And you can see the white, the albumin, is the majority of what's surrounding the yolk. This is the chalaziferous layer, and it's pointing to the white part that surrounds the immediate part of the yolk, the outer part of the yolk. And then you can see the shell membrane is the inner part of the shell. The shell is obviously the outside. Page 55. Chalaziferous layer. See inner thick. Chanticular. The only chicken developed in Canada. A dual-purpose breed that can withstand the rigors of the country's winters. The conformation of the Chanticular is strikingly similar to that of the Buckeye, developed in the United States with the same goal, except the latter has a P-comb. The name Chanticular is derived from the French word chanter, meaning to sing, and clair, meaning clear, and comes from the play Chanticular, in which the lead character is a rooster who brags that his clear song brings the sun up each morning. The Chanticular was developed by judiciously crossing several breeds to obtain a white chicken with tight feathering that lays well in winter and has a frost-resistant cushion comb and small wattles. Later, a partridge variety was developed to be more predator-resistant on pasture. Both varieties come in large and bantam sizes. The hens lay brown shell eggs and tend toward broodiness as they age. Check. An egg with a cracked shell, but with the shell membrane still intact. A check egg is safe to eat, provided it is refrigerated promptly and used right away. Chick. A baby chicken until it begins to feather out. Chick corral. See brooder guard. Chicken. A male or female domesticated bird descended from jungle fowl and developed in numerous breeds for its eggs, meat, feathers, aesthetic qualities, or companionship. The word chicken comes from the Old English word seisin, meaning young fowl, which in Middle English evolved to mean a young chicken and eventually came to mean a chicken of any age. The taxonomic classification of a chicken is this: Kingdom Animalia, all animals. Phylum Chordata, having a spinal cord. Subphylum Vertebrata, having a backbone. Class Aves, all birds. Order Galliformes, chicken-like birds. Family Phasianidae, pheasant family. Genus Gallus, chickens. Species Domesticus, domestic chickens. The meat of a chicken. Chicken anemia, see infectious anemia.